Welcome to Centinelas de Cristo.
Welcome to our devotional. This is Matthew Jimenez here from New Jersey.
Today, October 23rd, the title of our devotional is God Does Not Forsake His Children. Once I was young and now I am old, yet I have never seen the godly abandoned or their children begging for bread. Psalms chapter 37 verse 25. What will happen to us, Mom? How are we going to live without Dad's help? 10-year-old little Charles hadn't lost his appetite. How long would his father be in prison? His dad was good and generous. His only crime was to have fallen in poverty. He was in prison because he was unable to pay his debts. Mom, will we have to beg? Charles asked. Miss Dickens, hugging her little son tightly and trying to hide her sorrow, replied, No, Charles, God will help us. We must trust him in his promises. The mother was right. God will protect them. Little Charles had to pawn some household items to be able to eat. And finally the day came when he had to sell his last 10 beloved books, which affected him deeply. Faced with a lack of money, Charles set out in search of employment when he had nothing left to sell. His job was to stick labels on boxes in the shoe polish factory. During days of up to 10 hours a day, with the modest salary he received, he was able to help his family. Eventually, his father was released, and things began to improve. Charles was able to attend school and got a job as a lawyer's secretary. In addition, during the nights, he began to write stories. His financial situation improved greatly, but he never forgot how God had protected his family during difficult times. These life experiences left a deep impression on Charles, inspiring him to write notable works such as David Copperfield and 15 other famous books. Through his talent and perseverance, he managed to become one of the most recognized and acclaimed writers of his time. That child, born on February 7, 1812, was Charles Dickens, a renowned English author whose books have achieved unprecedented bestseller status in England, second only to the Bible and the works of Shakespeare. God kept his promises. He supplied the needs of the Dickens family in England. Likewise, if you ask, he will also provide for your needs.